The tour bus for humanity stopped off at Eastview Public School to educate students about real-world hate crimes and the people in history who are also heroes.
So, Tour for Humanity is the Friends of Wiesenthal Simon Wiesenthal Center's newest initiative. It's a mobile classroom. So basically, we have our workshop in Toronto. We do workshops there, but we had a thought a couple of years ago, well, what if a school is further away, or what if they're too busy? How can we reach the most amount of students with our message? So Tour for Humanity was born. And the idea is that it travels from place to place doing these presentations about everything from the Holocaust to racism to genocide to some Canadian issues, and really always leaving the students with the idea of what can you do in your community to make life better, to improve the future.
And what are some of those things that you suggest?
We tell them basically little things. A lot of times kids think they don't have a voice, which is not true. I love living with the story of Malala, because Malala Yousafzai is 17 now, and she won the Nobel Peace Prize, and she speaks very openly about gender equality. So I tell kids, you don't need to be an adult to do things. Something as simple as helping your neighbor shovel their driveway makes an impact, or organizing a charity drive at school, or just being a good person, being kind to each other to stop bullying at school. For them, it's little things, but little things add up to be big things.
The tour bus for humanity is a year and a half old and has visited over 100 schools and 50,000 students. And after every stop, the students have a positive review.
For the most part, it's overwhelmingly positive. First of all, they love the bus. It's the coolest thing ever. But aside from that, the message itself, they absolutely love it. A lot of them will stop in afterwards and say, I'm so glad you covered this. I didn't know about this, for example. I didn't know about the Holocaust, or I didn't know this many kids died, or I didn't know that people like Martin Luther King or Helen Keller did all these different things. I didn't know how easy it was for me to have a voice, which is a big one. And for them, bullying and cyberbullying resonates the most, because it's what they're used to. So we make the connection between, look at Hitler and the Holocaust, look at someone being bullied at school. What's the connection? To get them to see that both of these things are negative hate, they spread quickly, and they can be stopped.
The bus travels across the general Toronto area with hopes to go across Canada by the end of the year. For Halton Insider, I'm Kristen Demeny.